Hello, I'm your Lincoln High School Dean, and today we're going to talk about due process. Have you ever been accused of something that you didn't do, and then everybody believed that you did it, so you got in trouble, and they didn't even give you a chance to tell your side of the story? When that happened, your due process rights were violated. The Oxford Dictionary defines due process as the right of a citizen to be treated fairly. Usually it's about trials and laws and such not, but when we talk about due process, we're talking about truth and how people can get along respectfully. Lawyers and people who like laws get all excited about Hammurabi. He was a Babylonian king way back in the day, and he was one of the first people that we know of to write down a set of laws. We wouldn't like his laws though. His code was really big on punishment, and he assumed you were guilty until you were proven innocent. And people with power got treated differently than people who had none. Due process under Hammurabi was specifically not what due process means to us. The first time the phrase was used in English was in the Magna Carta when it got revised in 1354. When America was formed and they came up with our Constitution, the 5th and 14th Amendments specifically were added to define how due process should be administered. Sadly, we know it has not worked out well. There were probably others, but 3,000 years ago, Moses' book of Exodus came down hard on people who would lie, administer justice unequally, side with the crowd, and particularly judges who took bribes or were prejudiced. Everybody's heard about the Ten Commandments, but also Moses talked about how you shall not pervert justice to the poor. He said, you shall not oppress an alien, for you yourselves were an alien. We want to live in a country where people get justice. We want to live in a country where people are treated fairly. We want to live in a country where your voice is heard. That's due process. I'm Joel Balzer, your Lincoln High School Dean. Hammurabi. Should I start the sentence over?
Sure.
All right.
Oof.
Exactly.
Lawyers and folks who get all excited about rules like talking about this guy.